All right, looks like I got a package here, and yeah, I think this is my display for my larger teleprompter. So let's take a look. Oh, and yeah, I put, the only tape I had big enough was fluorescent green gaff tape, so probably in the video I'm doing something kind of cool with this right now, but I don't know what that is, but you guys will know because now after I've edited it, you'll see it. All right, so let's take a look. And lots of cables and stuff, but primarily this is what I was after. It's a how big is this? Doesn't even say on the box. Is there a manual? Doesn't even say on the manual. I don't know. It's like a 10 inch maybe. Probably could use the knife again. Oh, and yeah, that's lunch. Just letting it cool down and figured, you know, why not open a package? So, pretty lightweight, which is exactly what I was looking for. So it'll slide into the teleprompter. Might actually use one of these on the workbench too. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. But it has VGA as well as HDMI, typical RCA. It's got a USB. I'm not sure what that's for. You can see that there. And then it's got the BNC as well, and maybe a couple of audio ports right there. So we'll see how this works out. Power plug, obviously. But I think this is lightweight enough. It's actually, I think it feels lighter than maybe an iPad. So I think this is going to work perfectly in that teleprompter. And I'm noticing that you guys can't see this. So what I'm going to do is probably go ahead and shoot some B-roll of this so you guys can actually see what this looks like. So there's something that I want to talk about. There are motions, movements, whatever you want to call them, going on in our industry that are going to affect the way we work over, you know, the next couple of decades probably to come. Let's talk about that. We all know that regulations, rules, requirements are coming for our organization, right? There's too much money, there's too much incidents that are happening for our industry to stay isolated from that in terms of governmental regulation, as well as other rules and requirements from other organizations that are going to be placed on how we do business as an industry. Now, if you've heard me at an event or maybe even on this channel, you've heard me talk about how insurance companies, I think, this is just my opinion, are going to be one of the major influences here, and it's going to be sooner rather than later. Why? Money. It's very simple. It's money. The insurance companies are losing money writing cybersecurity policies for small business. And why is that? Because they're losing money by, you know, writing those policies. They're paying out ransomware claims. They're paying out other claims. They're losing money primarily because, again, in my opinion, we're not doing what we need to do as an industry to protect the small to medium-sized business. So, what do? Well, I think that some of the organizations that already exist, like CompTIA, like the National Society of IT Service Providers, those organizations we all need to get involved with, because it's important that we help shape the legislation, the rules, the requirements, whatever it might be. Now, why do I pick out those two organizations? Well, quite simply, it's the two that I am familiar with. Now, I know for a lot of you, the National Society of IT Service Providers is pretty new. I definitely recommend you check that out. I've actually put the links to both that and CompTIA down in the description of this video, so please go check them both out. Many of you are familiar with CompTIA just from A+ certification, Security Plus, Network Plus, all those types of things. But I'm here to tell you, because I volunteer on one of the communities, specifically the managed services community, there are resources that will help you run your business. But beyond all of that, both of these organizations are very much involved in shaping the future of this industry. And especially since it's coming quicker than ever, especially, with that insurance, point of view that I talked about, we really need to put ourselves in a position where we get asked when they start asking questions of what this should look like, how these rules should be written, and what requirements are most important. Now, I know a lot of you, because I've seen the Facebook posts, have said that, you just want them to leave us alone. Well, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So the best way for us to have a voice is for us to get involved with these organizations. And if there are other organizations that are out there that are involved in, this type of, I hate to use the word lobbying because that's specific to the governmental side of things. And I think government will come, legislation will come, those laws are coming. They already exist in some states. We've seen that over the last couple of years. But again, we need to be focusing on all the different market factors, all the market influences that could affect us as an industry. Insurance being one, government being one, HIPAA is one, right? For the healthcare industry. So there's all different kinds of places where we need to take our combined expertise, come up with what we think the solution should be, and then we hold each other accountable to make sure that we are applying that minimum level of requirements to our clients. Just food for thought. I'd love to hear the comments either on Facebook or here in the YouTube channel. Please, it's an important subject that I think we need to discuss. I think that, a lot of people have taken great care to create the organizations that I mentioned. CompTIA has been around forever. NSITSP, not as long, but it is also a little more focused on the questions that I'm bringing up today. And I really think that that's something that everybody should look into. They both serve similar but different purposes. One of them has resources now that you can take advantage of, and one of them is really focused on gearing up to have or drive that influence with those people who are going to make those rules, those requirements against our industry. And when I say against, I mean they're making them for our industry. They're not actually, at war with us or anything, as some people might, kind of be inferring they are. All right, guys. Now, I know as a vlog, this was probably not very vlog-like, probably more soapbox-like, and that was kind of my intent. But still, video a day. Thanks for watching. Really do appreciate that you guys are hanging in there. And by the way, I am learning a lot in this process that will hopefully help me continue to make videos on a more consistent basis that will, help us all out. So thanks again for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Never forget to keep learning, work hard, and again, I can't stress it enough, make sure that you live well. Have a great day.